and share my screen. All right. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? The date has been dropped in the group now. So, all right. I'm going to turn off these updates, then choose database that I want to use. Select all from Pakistan, right? So this is what we have right here. So this is what we have right here. So let's scroll down and see those questions. All right, please give me a minute. All right. So I gave these assignments. Where is it? Here. So the very first thing is we want to fill all the empty spaces, right? So here we want to count, we want to see the empty spaces that we have in this data set and fill it up. So the very first thing is this influencing event, right? That is the very first one that we want to do, influencing events. So that is the very first thing we want to do. We want to fill all the empty spaces in the influencing events. Where's my laptop lagging? So answers, answers. All right. So number one, I'm actually not going to do everything for you. So influencing events, if you are to select all, so if you are to select all from Pakistan, right? So let's look at the columns that are empty. And we've talked about, let's write them out. Columns, empty columns that have null, that have empty value, empty values. So we have influencing events. Number one, influencing events / events. Actually, I'm supposed to rename this, but because of our time, I'm not going to rename it. So the next column is what? Um, Field mean, comma, followed by field marks, injured mean, injured mean, then comma here, followed by injured marks, injured marks. All right. Explosive weight here. explosive weights in bracket max in brackets. So those are the column we want to fill, right? So to do that, influencing event, we want to just fill it with um since there is influencing event. So since there is no, we have some NA here. What we are going to do is instead of leaving it empty, we are just going to fill it with NA, correct? Number of suicide blasts, target sets, where is the target sets? Target sets, if any. Okay. Location category, location sensitivity. All right. Have you checked them? I don't want to be going through all that one. Location category too. Then we have target sect, if any. Um, Target sect, if any. All right. So these are what we want to deal with, right? So the very first one, let's start with location sensitivity. Let's see all the empty column, right? Select all from Pakistan, where let's select it one by one. Select location sensitivity. Let's start from target sect, if any. Select target sect, if any, where the same thing, where target sect, if any, is going to be equals to empty. Then run, let's see. So we have some right here, right? We have some right here. Someone said number of suicide blasts. Where is that? Number of suicide blasts. Okay. Let me just put it down here. All right. Now that we have that, let's just update it. So this target set now, since we don't have any information about it, since we don't know anything about it, we just fill it with NA. So update Pakistan sets target set, if any, to be equals to NA, where target set, if any, is going to be empty, just like this, right? Run. And now you can see we have 35 rows, right? And the 35 rows has been filled up. So if you have to rerun this, you can see it does not actually give us any row, which means all has been what? Filled. So if I'm to run this particular one, you can see target set, if any. Actually, it was filled with none instead of NA. So it was filled with none instead of NA. So we are going to change this our own NA also to none, where target set is equals to NA. So, all right. So it has been filled up. We have to run this. You can see now they are all none. Instead of NA, it has changed them to none, right? All right, so that's for that. The next one is influencing events, right? Influencing events. So let's select it. Select influencing events from Pakistan, where influencing events backtick is equals to what? Empty. So I'm just going to run this. And as you can see it, we have 238 rows right here. We have 238 rows right here. So what we're going to do next now is we are going to change this instead of, so please give me a minute. Sorry for that. So what we are changing here is influencing events. Copy it, paste it right here. The same thing with this. Paste it right here. Then I'll just run it. Right? It has actually fill it up for us. So you can see this is how you update empty column. This is how you update it. So you want to fill empty cell. This is how you do it. Right? This is basically how you do it. So for those of you that has been asking, I'm not going to do everything for you, right? Now, it remains this killed min, killed max, injured min, injured max. These are the ones I'm going to do for you, right? These are the ones I'm going to do for you. So now, what I'm going to do here is now going to be select, let's describe the table to check the data type. Describe our table name Pakistan, right? So I want to check the data type because this um killed min, killed max, what I ask you to fill it with? What I tell you to fill this killed min, killed max, injured min, injured max? What I ask you to fill it with? Who can remember what I asked you to fill it with? Oh, hello, are we all here? Values. Is that what I said? Is that what I said? What I asked you to fill it with? Mean, that is average. So for us to get the average of this, we have to change the data type here to what? To um to what? To integer, right? So you can see after describing it, the data type of killed min, injured min, and injured max is what? Is text. So we are going to do what? Change that to be integer, right? So for us to be able to do that, very first thing we want to do is to select the distinct, right? Select the distinct value and be sure that they are all in numbers, right? So I'm going to, it's just like select unique. Select distinct in bracket, which column is not killed min is a text, right? So I'm just going to copy the killed min Where is it? Killed mean will be pasted right here. Distinct value from Pakistan, right? Then I will run. Now we have empty, right? We have empty and others they are all numbers, right? There is no text. They are all numbers. So we can easily get the average. So we can say, okay, select average, AVG, right, of this. So it gives us average as 10.7, right? It gives us the average as 10.7. So I'll just round it up for me. Round this, round the average for me. They run. So the average is what? 11. So which means under killed mean, the average people killed is what? 11, right? The average people, the average killed mean is 11. So now that we already know that, what we are going to do is still the same thing here. Updates. Update that. So now, set this killed mean, set killed mean to be equals to what? To be equals to 11, where killed mean is what? Empty, right? Where killed mean is empty. Then run. All right. It has actually filled it up for me. We have 134 rows that are empty. So if we have to select these things now, we won't have any empty space, right? But that doesn't really change the data type to be int, right? It doesn't change the data type to be int. If you look at this, the killed mean here is what? Text. So it doesn't change it to be what? Integer. So what we have to do now is to what? To change it. Do you get it now? All we have to do is to actually change the data type to be integer. And how do we change it? If you check, I've already taught you that. We use what? Modify. I think I did that somewhere around, is it this place? Where we did alter, let me be sure of that. Is there any alter here? Where is that? Is it here? I actually don't know where we did that alter. Yes, we did that. Yes, I just want to be sure. I don't know if the script is right here. So now what we have to do is alter table, table name Pakistan, modify column. Then the column name is killed mean. Then we want to modify it to be what? Int. Let's run. All right. So which means killed mean has been what? Changed to integer. If you have to describe it again, run. Now, killed mean will now be what? Integer, right? So let's do injured mean. It's still the same process that I'm going to use for the injured mean, injured marks. It's still the same process. But let me just quickly do that. So let's get the average of injured mean also. Let's get the average of injured mean. I'm just going to use the same code. The average of injured mean. All right, the average of injured mean is 24. So we are also just going to do the same thing with this. Then we change this one to 24, right? They run. So 126 row affected. 126 row affected also. Then change data type to be integer also. It has also been changed. Then the next one is injured marks. Injured marks. Let's get the average of the injured marks. So the average of the injured mark is 38. So I'll just change it right here. Then change this one to also to injured marks. Change the average to be 38. Then run. Then update it. Change this one. Change the data type to be int. All right. Do we get this now? So now the question here is what? The very first question here is get the total number of blasts that occur in each year. The total number of blasts that occur in each year. Are you people here like this? Are you here? Okay. All right. This is it here. Get the total number of blasts that occur in each year. So let me just do it down here. I'll just put it here. Then the very first thing that I'll do is select all from Pakistan, right? They run. So if you look at this table now, we did not have the, okay, we already have, we've already extracted the year here, right? So what we want to do is total number of blasts that occur in each year. So which means we are going to use group by. So we can say select year, then the count, we want to count the count of the year, right, as total blasts, right? Let's get the question again. Get the total number of blasts. Total blasts. Let's call it total blasts. So it's going to count the blasts that occur each year. So this year, how many blasts occur, right? Because each blast will be recorded right here. So the total number of blasts that occur in each year, right, from Pakistan, then group by what? Group by what? What are we grouping it by? Group by what? What are we grouping it by? Year, thank you. Group by year. Close this and run. Now, in 1995, we have one blast, 2001 blast, right? 2007, it increased. 2008 increased. 2009 also increased, right? 2010, it reduces a bit. Then it started reducing from 2013. You can see the trend right here. That is the rate at which blasts occur, right, is a little bit going up from 2006. You can see a drastic shift, like 56. 2006, there was just how many blasts? 9, right? 2007 now, you have how many blasts? 56 blasts, right? 2008, 58, 2009, 87 blasts, Then it started dropping from 2010. So within these 3 years now, right, within these 3 years, there are a lot of blasts that occur in each year, with 2009 having the highest. Then it started reducing till 2017, that it reduced to 13. Do you see the trend? Right? All right. So the next question now is what? What is the next question? Get the total number of blasts in each city. Is actually the same thing in each city. All right. Total number of blasts in each city. So do we have city right here? Yes, we have city. So the same thing. The same thing. So all we just have to do is change this column, this one, change it to what? City. Change the count also to city. Change this one also to city, right? Now I'm going to run it. Now you can see the total number of blasts for each city, right? So I want to actually, because we have a lot of them right here, I want to reduce it to like top 5. So if I want to reduce this one to top 5, that is top 5 city with the highest blast. If I want to reduce this, what will I use? What am I going to use to change it to top 5? Top 5 city. Limit. Is that it? Okay, since you said limit, I'm going to go with limit 5, right? Is this correct? Let's talk now. I don't like the way we are just keeping quiet. Is it just one person that I have here? This is correct. Order by what? Order by descending. Is that the correct code? Which type of code is that? Order by what? Before you put descending. If you just run this one will just give you the first 5. Look at it. It's just going to give you the first 5. It's not arranged, right? You have to order it. Order by what? City. In what? Descending order, right? Then limit it to 5. Now look at the difference here. We have Islamabad, Karachi again. Now, there is, why do we have 2 Karachi here? Why do we have 2? Is there a spelling error or something? Count distinct. No. Why do we have 2 here? This one is 27. There is something that is wrong with this. Maybe there is a space here. So if there is a space, let's trim. Let's trim. Let's trim it. If you look at this, there is something here, right? So which means there might be SSPs. Since the spelling is correct, right? So there might be SSPs in the front or at the back. So all we have to do is let's trim it. Update Pakistan. Set city to be equal to the trim of what? Trim of what? City. You have to take note of almost everything to be trim of city. They're wrong. So it's going to actually trim it. It's supposed to trim everything. Now, before I put this other by, I'm going to cut this out and see it again. Okay, now you can now see Karachi is now 28. Before, you notice it was 21, then 7. right? So you can now see 21 plus 7 is going to be 28. So what we're going to do here is we will now introduce our order by again, then run order by city in descending order. So descending is what? Is it not from the lowest to the high? Oh, sorry. It's not order by city. Oh, you people are, why are you doing like this now? Is it order by city? It's order by total blast. People should not convince me that it is not correct. Order by total blast. Thank you. Then run. Yes. Now, can you see it? Yeah, we have Peshawar, Quetta, Swat, Karachi, and Northern Waziristan or something. Do we understand this? So the next question, are we getting it? If you are not getting it, let me know. What is the average queued mean per month? You can do this one yourself, right? You ought to be able to do this one by yourself. Yes or no? Yes or no? You people should talk. Should I do it or you can do it yourself? You should be able to do this one yourself. It's more or less like instead of count, I should do it. Ah, okay. Oh. Instead of count, now what we're going to do is we are going to use average. Queued mean queued marks per month, right? Since we already have month here, if you select all, we've already extracted our month out, right? We've already extracted our month out here. Explosive weight, you can fill this one yourself. We've already extracted our month here. So they said average queued mean per month. So average queued marks per month. So select month, then AVG, AVG in brackets, queued marks, backtick, backtick, close brackets, from what? Pakistan. From Pakistan, group by what? Month. Group by month, close, run. All right, we have an error here. It's saying there is no month in the column. Let's select everything again and see what we have right here. Is it month or month name? All right. So I use month name instead of month. So let's change this one to backtick month name. Backtick. Copy this. Paste it here. Then run. All right. It's actually showing us this. I'm going to round it. Round this for me. Round it and let's save it as um average queued. Average queued. Let's change it to average queued. This to capital letter A and also this to capital letter K. Then run. All right. So you can see the average queued per month. Average queued per month. All right. Let's go to the next question. let's go to the next question. What is the average killed per year? You can do that. How many blasts occur in year 2003? How many blasts occur in year what? 2003. How many blasts occur in year 2003? Okay. Now, let's do this one. Okay, how many blasts occur in year 2003? Right? Let me do it like this. You can actually just say, select the count of something, right? You can actually, there are two ways. You can say, select the counts of what? Year as total blasts, right? From Pakistan, where year is going to be what? 2003. Something like this. You can do that. And this one will tell you that it is 2. So that means you have 2 blasts in year 2003. And don't forget, let's see, when we did this count of the year, let's see, 2003 is actually 2, right? But how do we get people to know that, okay, it's 2003? When people that we are sending the code to does not really understand just by saying total blast here. First off, you can put 2003 here, right? And say, okay, 2003 total blast, right? Instead of just normal total blast. Another way is using the group by method. So you can say, okay, select the year, right? Then count of the year. I'm going to copy all this one. Then count of the year. Now, you can't run this code like this, because whenever you are doing aggregation with extra column, you must use what? Group by. And know your arrangement. Where cannot come after group by. What can come after group by is what? Which statement can come after group by? After group by. Which statement can come after group by? Order by. Having, yes. Having, right? Having. So, where is going to come first, right? Then we can now say group by what? Group by year. Then run. Now you can see 2003 is what? Is 2. So they can actually see it. So you've been able to filter 2003 out here. You now group it. So this is another way of doing it. So this is another way of doing it. All right. So the next question will be, how many people were killed in an hotel? So here we did not actually specify, maybe it's killed mean or killed max. So I'm just going to go with 1. How many people were killed in an hotel? So I just assume I'll go with killed max. So if you go with killed mean or killed max, whatever you want to use, it's fine. So, but we're going to go with killed max in an hotel. Now, which column contains hotel? Right? So what we're going to do is, let me copy the question. So how many number, what is how many number of killed mean? Let me just copy the remaining question and paste it right here. So this one, how many people were killed in an hotel? So let me select all from Pakistan to get the column that contains hotel. All right. Location, is it location? Okay, location category. You can actually see it here. Location category. All right. Now that we have that, we already know that it's location category. So we are going to say select. Instead of selecting all again, I'm just going to continue with this code. Select backtick location category and what, comma, sum, that is sum up in queued marks. Queued marks. Is it queued underscore marks? We've removed the underscore. Backtick queued marks. Right? Now, because let's say as total queued, as total queued. Right? Now, our where statement, where location category, where location category is going to be equals to what? Hotel is going to be equals to hotel. Where is that? It's going to be equals to hotel. Let me put it in uppercase. Hotel, right? And group it by what? Group by location category. Then we run. All right, we have an error. Unknown column. Is it location category or without the underscore, without the underscore? Right, so let's run. All right, so the number of people that were killed in an hotel is what? 233. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? Yes or no? I'm just going to answer one more. Okay. How many blasts occur in military bases? In military base, you can do that. Get the total number of killed men on weekends. On weekends. Total number of blasts that occurred to Christian and Muslim in the year 2007. So I want to answer one more. Should I answer this one or answer the next one? Which one should I answer? The last one. All of them. I'm not answering all of them. The last one. So the number of that happens to Christians and Muslims. So let's do this and get it over it. All right. So I'm going to select all from Pakistan so that I want to know the columns that they begin, that it belongs to. Okay, Christian in the year 2007. So I just want to get the spelling correct. Jews, Christian. All right, so Muslims somewhere around here. Let me select distinct target sect, if any. Where did we use that? So just don't want to type again. God, where is that? Target sect even. Let me select distinct. I want to quickly get the spelling. Target sect, if any. All right. Okay, here there's no Muslim. So we have none. Christian shared Sunni. So there's no Muslims, right? Yes. So we are just going to go with Christian. So I'm gonna remove this. Since we don't have Muslim, we are just going to go with Christian. All right, that's good. So the total number of blasts that occurs. So wait, number of suicide blasts. Okay. We did not we did not fill this one. So let me quickly select select it and see. Number of suicide blasts. Okay, we have error. We have error. Okay. We have one NA. So because if you check somewhere, I saw NA now. We have a lot of empties. Let me see. I saw one NA here now. I saw NA. I saw NA. I saw NA. I saw it. Okay. Here you can see NA here, right? So if you try to convert this one now to integer with this NA, this is going to give us an error. So let's deal with this NA first. Let's deal with that NA. NA means not available or is zero, and we cannot fill it with average. Let's try to see if it's going to give us the average. AVG, if it's going to give us average, let's see. 0. Let's round it. That's going to give us 1 or something. That should give us 1. Average is going to give us 1. All right? Fine. Now that we've gotten the average, let's fill the NA with 1. Updates. Updates. Our table name, Pakistan. Updates Pakistan. Sets the column number of suicide blasts to be equal to 1, where number of suicide blasts is going to be equal to, in a quotes, n /a. Let's see this. Let's run it. All right, it has actually changed that particular column. So now we are just going to remove it where it's empty now. It's going to fill it up for us. This is where it is empty. All right, now that we've done that, let's change the data type to be what? Integer. So alter table Pakistan modify column number of side blasts to be what? Int. Close the code, run it. All right, fine. Now, the question is, what is the total number of blasts? Number of blasts, that is the summation of blasts that occurs to Christian in the year 2007. All right. So we are going to say select the sum of Number of suicide blasts. I want to sum it up. I don't want to use group by. Number of suicide blasts as total blasts. Total blasts from our table, Pakistan. From Pakistan. Now, this is where the condition comes in. Which column contains these Christians again? Which column? Forgetting. Can you remind me? Nobody. Targeted something from Pakistan. Let's see the. Okay, target set, if any. Oh, do I have to type that? Thank you for pasting it here. I'll just copy it from it. If you type in something that is not correct, Oasis, I'm copying your text. Where target set, if any, is going to be equals to what? Christian IN, and year is going to be equals to 2007. All right, let's run. It's just one. It's just one that we have. It's just one that we have. So I actually want to do something before. I want to see the total number of blasts by each targeted sect so that I'll be sure that I'm correct for that 2000 and that's gonna be correct. Still the same thing. Okay. Targeted sets, if any. Let me just select targeted set, if any. Control Z. I'm coming. I just want to check something. Targeted set, if any, comma, and sum of suicide from Pakistan. Group by this. Okay, that's 9. We have 9 here. So out of this 9, 1 occurred in 2007. We have none, which is 409. Shiite is 53. Sunni is 41. All right. Now, let me take questions. If you have any question at all, someone was having issue trying to save. Who is that person? Trying to save that something. Just okay. Then I'm done with these. Done with these. None. Okay. Sorry. And this D. Who is that person that was having issue with saving something? I'm gonna close this for now. Actually gonna close this also. I will come back to it. Control N. All right. Someone was trying to save. Who is that person? You are the one. Frank. Sales order. Open file location. Why is yours not saving? So it's in Excel, right? Let me just pick one. I don't know. This is in Excel. Enable edit, right? Then just go to save. Save as. Browse. Browse. Let me save it on desktop. Save it on desktop. Change to comma delimited. Where is it? Where is that thing again? So this thing should not stress me now. Okay, this is it. Comma delimited. Save. It's saved now. This is it now. That's it now. It's saved. Oh, sorry, I cannot delete while this stuff is still opening. All right. Is there any question? If you have question now, this is the right time to ask your question. This is the right time for me to ask for you to ask me any question. If you have question now, raise your hand so that we answer all your question. Olanike, Olaropo, Olaosebikan is the same thing that I've been doing. Maybe you did not save it from from WhatsApp. You have to save it from the WhatsApp first. All right. Please go ahead, Olanike.
Good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Okay, so please, it's about concerning the project. I load the data and the sales, sorry, please. The sales order, the file, the sales order. When I load it, it was 1,725.
Okay.
But in Excel, it's data like 7,000 plus.
Okay.
So I don't know. I love the table and I will still load it again and still giving me the same. I don't know if that's okay.
Oh, it's not okay. Oh. It's not okay. Just put all the data type in
Then,
text. Put all the data type in text and load it. Then once it opens in your SQL, it loaded everything in your SQL, then you can start modifying it one by one.
oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, yeah, Frank. Frank. Mr. Frank, please unmute.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please, what do you mean by saving it on WhatsApp? Because I actually downloaded it from WhatsApp, now transfer it to my system.
Are you on your
And I
laptop?
was doing exactly the same
Are you on your laptop? Are you
on
joining
my
with
laptop.
Are you joining with your laptop?
I'm not joining with my laptop. I'm not joining.
I will have asked you to share your screen. So let me see. There is no issue with the data.
I don't know if I can share it screen after the class.
I don't know if I will be chance to, because I have another class in the next 1 hour.
Because the first thing is to bring out for me is possible data loss. Some features might be lost if you save this for book in comma delimited.
What
To
version?
preserve the
What
future, save
version?
it in Excel.
What version of Excel are you using?
That's 365. Am I there?
Yes, I'm here. It's your laptop or something. There's nothing wrong with the data. It's your laptop.
Because I don't we tried saying it just been like this file does not support rename or move. A lot of things.
Save it like that without
But
renaming.
why I'm concerned is because the other files I have been able to be saving it in CSV. All those files we have been
The
using
issue
for
is, I
class.
think
But
you
this one,
you are trying to save it on on your OneDrive. That's what I saw when you sent to me. But
I
maybe
still
immediate.
went to the extent of going. Yes, I went to the extent of going to the setting to enable the OneDrive.
No,
Still, it's still not working.
it's not like that. You know what? maybe immediately after this class, just message me. Then let me see what you have on your screen.
All right.
Thank you. All right, that is Selby. I didn't get your response on the uploading. What I said was change all the column fields, the data type of the columns, change everything to text and import it. Change all the data types to text. You can leave the one in integer like that, but if you have date or stuff like that, change everything to text. That is Selby, please go ahead.
Yeah, please, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, please, I want to talk about on my question is related to more or less cleaning the data
Okay.
where you replace the null values where the empty spaces. I'm looking at a real world situation whereby you have almost about 53,000 columns and 50,000 columns.
Okay.
For example, let me take a sales data set, for example. And a column for maybe product ID. All the IDs are there. But when you go to the product description, some of them are missing. And the number of missing values are huge. My question is that is it that you are going to go in one by one because the product ID will tell you what product actually it is. So you're going to use the product ID to determine the name of the missing values and input it. You're not going to do the no, the any and stuff. Sorry, I'm not feeling better.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My question is that is it that you are going to look at the product ID with the name and enter everything one by one here, or there's a function that can easily reference all the missing values? Because I'm looking at a real world situation having almost about that big data set and solving it. I want to find out whether there's a way out to just do it rather than going one by one and doing it.
Oh, the very first thing is how do the very first, you have to look at the data for you to know the name you want to give. You have to look at the column for you to know the name you want to give to it, right? As the
Yes, please.
product ID. So there's no function that can do that for you because you are the one that will tell you what to put there or not. Is it not the same? Is there a function that you use in Excel to do that if you are using Excel to do?
Yeah, I think if when I if I
You use
remember
the
Excel,
you
maybe
use
you can use
the
the
if
if function.
yeah, you can use the if function here too. If what you are doing is if what you are saying is the same. So that means you have to type in a lot of ifs.
Yes.
You can use if or you use case here too.
Okay, I get you. And okay, I think it's fine now. But I want to find out that the project work, when are we submitting it and via what?
Well,
Through which line?
I'll drop the link tonight. Well, you have to submit on the 10th. Yeah, I think I gave you on the 10th. The date is there.
And also, my humble suggestion is that if it is not be out of place, if you can't convert the data sets, and I think people are having challenges. Frank especially is complaining about CSV. Do that and send into the group so that you can download the CSV file rather than taking your time having something also do it. That would be the best thing to do. And those who also are uploading also to the SQL and they'll find challenges with that. I think what we just told them is best because actually I changed the data types ahead of time and uploading, but it truncates. I'm not getting everything. So I upload the raw data set. Then I went and modify everything to it. So I think if they can also do the same thing.
All right,
Thank you.
no problem. Thank you very much. Is there any other question before we call it today? Is there any other question? All right. In the absence of no question, thank you all very much. Really appreciate you for joining this masterclass. And this is where we'll be calling it a day, and you'll be writing your exam next week. Please unmute.
Sorry, I forgot one thing. Still, now I'm still concerned about the Power BI project. I just want to program myself so I'll know that whether it's becoming or not and when. so that I know what is I
Oh,
want
I
to.
need the lecturer today, but I forgot to ask him. Let me let's see tomorrow.
Okay.
Monday rather, Monday. But I'll call him again tonight, and see if he can send it to me. I don't the one that I give my student, the one is not the one that he always give a student. So it's the one that taught you. So I want him to give the project to you. But don't worry, I'll reach out to him.
Okay, very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. In the absence of no question, thank you very much. And I might be the one that will conduct your exam next week or not. Might not be me, might be me. So just expect to see anybody in class next week. And like I said, if you don't have access to your LMS, or if you don't know the amount that you paid, you want to check your payment status, message the admin, Lucia. She will help you with all those ones. If not, don't come next week and start saying, your payment is this, your payment is that, right? Please respond to my chat on, like, send me a DM now. I don't think I have your message. Send me a DM. I can't see it again. Send it again. Please send it again. Eh? How will we get certificate? Once you are done now, you will get your certificate. Once you are done, you get your certificate. Once you are done with your exam, the certificate will be sent to your mail. All right, I think that is that for tonight. Thank you all for joining. In the absence of no question, I would like to call it a day. Thank you all very much. And um, for those of you that are doing data science class, I'll see you in data science class. You are going to meet me there. How many of us are actually doing data science? I think some people are registered. Yeah, I can see some people in that group. How many of us here are doing data science? Is there anybody? Okay. Olanike, do you have a question or you are just raising your hand? Okay, you have just registered. All right, I'm gonna see you guys in the data science class. Um, I'm gonna see you guys in the data science class. I think that's the for those of you that are yet to register, data science is actually a great course that you can actually add to your portfolio to make you stand out and to make in this data analysis field. So I think that's that for that. That is held by, please mute.
I'm sorry, I don't know, but I don't know of data science class. I've not heard about it. What I saw was the Python class actually,
Yes,
and
that is data science with Python.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, noted. Okay,
All
you're
right.
welcome.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you guys for those of you that will join, I'll see you in data science class. If not, I'm not sure if I'll be the one that will host your exam next week. I'm not sure. Yes. I'm actually not sure. So that's that for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Really appreciate all of you and enjoy the rest of your day.